Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Exciting new video today. We're going to test almost a full face of PLouise. So a little disclaimer, I did not purchase any of this. My aunt got the advent calendar for Christmas and she gifted me what she did not want from the advent calendar. So we're going to test out what she gave me. So today we're going to start off with the Prime of My Life. You can see that. Let's see, what does this say? Airbrush primer. It gives me the ingredients, but it does not tell me what it's supposed to do. It's kind of like a gel consistency, if you can see that. It's pretty thick. Oh, real thick. She's thick. Does not go a long ways. So this is either going to help makeup stick or it's going to make makeup slide. We will see which one it does. Not sure if I love it. Feels kind of greasy. Not gonna lie. Okay, primer is on. My hands feel really greasy from that. I'm gonna wipe them off. Today we are going in with the Powder Fabric Giorgio Armani foundation. Focus camera. There we go. And I am shade number 1 in that. Just gonna put a couple pumps on the back of my hand. All over the face. We will see how this foundation likes the primer. Alright, grab my foundation brush. Gross. Do not recommend going outside today. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Okay. So let's have a look at the skin. Zoom in. I feel like it didn't cover right there very well. But that may be my skin, because that cheek does not like to cover sometimes. So we'll see what it does. Alright. Now to go in with some concealer. My phone just fell. Ignore it. It's not a video if something doesn't fall. It seems to be my theme. Alright. Now going in. Whoop, see? I'm still throwing things. With a concealer brush. This is a Rephr B01. It's not my favorite concealer brush, but it is clean. It's a natural hair brush, so it soaks in a lot of the concealer. But we're just going for quick right now. So it'll do. Alright, there we are. Now for brows, going in with my Benefit brow powder. I don't even think they make this anymore, which is super sad if I ever run out. So if you guys have any brow powder recommendations, let a girl know so I can try something new. Get off of the old that they don't make anymore. I didn't know they didn't make it till I went to go look for it on the website and could not find it. Which makes me super sad because this is like long past expired. I am certain. I've had it for like years now. But that tells you how long this lasts. That's how much product's in there. face feels so greasy. Like, I feel like my makeup is gonna slide right off my face. So, not loving how this primer is making my face feel. But we will see what it does. I will put an update in the description box how this wore and keep testing it to see how it does with other foundations and stuff. Alright, and that was just a Rare Beauty brow gel. The next thing is this bad boy. What is this? Spoiled for Choice. And this is a 8 shades of best-selling cream bronzer reimagined into the perfect portable palette. This thing is bigger than my head, if you can't tell. The packaging is super cute. I will say that. That made a terrible noise, I'm sorry. And it does come with plastic insert. And this is what we're looking like on the inside. So there is a shade for everybody. I'm going to be this lightest shade. And it does smell so good. So taking my BK Beauty 109, I'm going to dip into that lightest shade. And go right into the cheek. I will say this is really a warm shade, not so much of a contour shade. So let's buff that into the cheeks. It's pretty yellow for me. Let's try the shade, and that's Biscuit Bestie. Let's try the shade next to it, Cookie Cup. We'll try that on the forehead. I feel like that's an even worse shade. Good Lord, that's an even worse shade. So we're gonna buff my brush out on a paper towel. And we're just really gonna buff that bad boy in. Pull my hair back and it doesn't blend in too bad, but I would not call those contour shades. At least not for my paleness. I need something much more gray toned, not yellow toned. Alright. Moving on. Just gonna throw a quick shade in the eyes because the next thing is for eyes. So I'm just gonna throw a quick color crease in real quick. Not putting a primer on the eyes because I want to see how well these glitters stick. Alright, there we go. The next thing is these glitter liners. And I have 2 shades of those. This is what the packaging looks like. And then these are the 2 shades. First we're going to go in with this rose gold shade. And I admit I'm not the best at liner. So we will see how this applies. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty. We'll attempt a little wing out there. Oh, but it does make the eye burn. Alright. Interesting. We'll see how long that lasts. Don't love that. Right, then onto the other eye. With the gold shade. Oh my lord, my eye is on fire. I do like the brush. It's a little teeny tiny brush, which makes applying liner for people who aren't great at liner like me super nice. See if this eye starts to burn, or if it's just that shade. Alright. And there's that eye. This eye is not burning yet. This eye still hurts. Okay. Let's quickly throw on some bronzer. I have my Hermes bronzer in front of me. This smells really nice. It's not a heavy smell, but it is perfumey. So if you don't love perfumey smells, you probably won't love this bronzer, but so far I'm really liking this bronzer. Alright. Then I almost forgot, silly me, to go in with a brush. We're going to set the under eyes. And I have my Hermes setting powder. It's not falling out on me tonight. So I think I got it stuck back in pretty well. Thank goodness. And then we're going to do the T-zone. Do my nose, since it likes to come off on the tip of my nose. And my chin. Alright. I really like this too. They are expensive products, I won't lie, but they are really nice. This eye did not burn. This eye is still burning. So, caution on these. Okay, next we have two blush powders. They are loose powders with a puff on top. Turn this one around, Megan. Alright, and we have two shades. We have Paradise Pop and Red Velvet. So I have got these out, and to get the powder to come out, we'll apply one to one side and one to the other. I don't love the puff thing, but I'm gonna take a little brush, kind of buff. I mean, it's not a terrible color. I like the color, but I don't love how it applies. You can take it off and just have a loose blush. So we're just gonna buff and buff and buff and buff. I mean, it's pretty. Doesn't look glowy, it looks pretty matte. Alright, and this Red Velvet shade does not look like the color for me. I will do swatches. I will try to do swatches on my arm. Paradise Pop on top and Red Velvet on the bottom. You can see Red Velvet's definitely made for deeper skin tones. So we're gonna go in very lightly on the cheek, like that. And we're going to buff that in. It's definitely not a color I would wear, but I don't hate it if you go in lightly. So I did also get 4 brow pencils. Let me put these down to see if I can make this focus better. In different shades. As I mentioned in previous videos, I don't use brow pencils. But let me go ahead and swatch these on the back of my hand for you. Don't think they tell me a color anywhere. It just says Brow Mini. But I have like a deep taupe, a blondie, medium brown. Why does this one not? Oh, this one is espresso. That's what espresso looks like. This is Blonde Blend. It's on the side of the box. Read, Megan. Blonde Blend. This is Hazelnut Latte. Those two look really similar to me. It's just a little deeper. I don't know if you can tell that on camera. And then a Gingerbread Latte, which is, I believe, more of a red shade. Which just broke. Okay. I guess we will not be swatching that one. Oh, there's still some in there. No, there's not. Okay, well that one's broken. So, we will not swatch that one. So the next thing we're gonna try is some lip liners. The lids do not like to stay on these. And I'm not a huge lip liner person. I'm not very good at lining my lips, not gonna lie. And this is what they look like. I have 3 colors. And those colors are on the ends of the pencils. Focus, camera. Those are what those look like. And they do not. Oh, they do have shade names. My bad. The red is Naughty List. Then the next one is Winterberry. And then Selection Box. I think we're going to use Selection Box today because... Don't mind my mother coming up the stairs coughing. Alright, that is Selection Box. And the last thing that we have is a setting spray. And it is called Go the Distance. Has a fine mister. We will. Doesn't smell like anything, but. Alright, this is our look today. Let me know what you guys think. My face still feels really greasy. I feel like I can wipe my foundation off. But I will let you guys know in the comments below. Thanks guys, have a good one.